Namaste, everyone. Today we're going to do Zazen meditation, Zen meditation, but we're going to combine it with a very gentle stretch to prepare the body for the meditation and Pranayama. We're going to be doing a little bit longer Pranayama than we usually do in a yoga class, just again to get the energy moving throughout the body and get ready for a nice experience while we meditate, regardless of what that means for everyone. So what you need for this practice will be a mat. You're going to need a pillow or a blanket or something, a cushion that you can sit under when we start the Zazen, because it's going to be 20-minute meditation. So you want to elevate your hips, but I explain when we get there. And then tissues, because you're going to need it. We're going to move. We're going to cleanse all the mucus from your system, and then we're going to move the energy around and the oxygen around the body. So you're going to need tissues. And let's get started. Let's do a tune-up. We are going to sit straight. Feel free to sit in a cushion if you want now. I'm just rather sit on the floor. You can cross your legs on easy pose, one leg in front of the other, or just simply cross. Or you can do a half lotus where one foot comes on top of the thigh. You can do a full lotus where both legs are on top of your thighs. Whatever makes you feel comfortable. We're going to take a look at our posture for a moment. So our sitting bones, if we shift our body side to side, we're going to feel our sitting bones on the ground. We're going to make sure our back is straight and long. Bring your shoulders up, back, and drop them down. We're going to rest the hands on the knees or in the middle. Try to relax the muscles of your body, especially the muscles of your face. We tend to put a lot of tension on the face, so just relax the muscles of your face. You're going to gaze down or close your eyes. And for a moment, we're just going to breathe in and out through the nose, bringing the awareness back to this moment, to the now, to the space we're in. Welcoming any sound, movements, noise from inside and outside the room. Take a moment to become aware of your breath. We're going to connect to the breath, paying attention to the air that comes in and the air that gets out. The movement of the breath, the abdomen, the chest rising and falling. We pay attention to the patterns of our breath, the natural breath. Don't change it, don't control it. Just breathe naturally. And as we stay connected to the breath and we find our center, feeling grounded, we bring the awareness to the space we're in. Once again, welcoming any sound and noise that is around you. But as you connect to the breath and stay connected to the breath, you start blocking what's outside and start coming back home, inside. Do not let any sound, noise, movement around you to distract you and take you away from your breath. Now bring the awareness to your physical body, scanning your toes, going all the way up to your head, bringing awareness to every part of your body, your feet, your legs, your hips, your back, your abdomen, your chest, your upper back. Become aware of the shoulders, your arms, your hands, your neck, your face, your head. And breathe in and breathe out. And now we bring the awareness to the mind. We simply welcome any thought that may be there. We are just not giving it the attention. We're not engaging in any thought. Simply watch it as if you were watching a movie or commercials. Let them go. See them, recognize them, let them go. Don't fight them, don't try to change them, and don't develop a story when they come to your way. And breathe in and breathe out. Bring the palms together in front of our hearts. And we take a moment to set an intention for our practice today. Inhale deep through your nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands back to your knees. Come back to your natural breath. And very slowly you can open your eyes. And we're going to start the movement of the body, of shoulders and neck and head first, just to release the tension and prepare the parts for the breathing and pranayama we do next. So we're going to, again, keep your hands on your knees or in the middle or on your legs, whatever is comfortable. Make sure your arms are not tense. And then start bringing your head up and back. And you're going to bring your head all the way up. But your head is the only thing moving, not your back. You're not going to lean back. You keep your spine straight and long. Start feeling the stretch on your neck, your throat. And slowly bring your head all the way down. Try to get the chin closer and closer to the chest without rounding your back, without leaning forward. Bring your head up and back and down. One more time, up and back and down. Come back to center. Say no with the head towards the right side and to the left. Right and left. One more time, right and left. Come back to center. Bring your head down, chin to the chest like we did before. But this time we're going to keep the head down, the spine straight, the shoulders relaxed. And from here, you're going to bring your head towards your right shoulder. You're going to start feeling a deep stretch on the opposite side of your neck. Make sure you allow that left shoulder, the opposite shoulder, to relax. Like drop it down towards the floor. Bring your head back down to center, to the middle, chin to the chest. And start bringing the head towards the left shoulder. Bring it down to the right, down to the left. One more time, down to the right, and down to the left. Come back to center, bring it down, and then back up to center. Now we're gonna bring the head up and back. And from here, start making full circles with your head, very gently, and see if you can feel or sense or perceive the parts of your neck and shoulders that have stress, that feel more tight. When you don't do anything about it, just simply continue to link the breath with the movement and consciously move your head in circles. We're going to finish this last full circle. And from here, we start making the same circles, but to the opposite direction. There's no need to rush. Just going to take your time. When we create conscious movements, it helps us to release tensions, stress, discomfort. We're going to do one more full circle. And we come back to center. And take a moment here, relaxing the shoulders. Now, if you were having your hands in the middle or on your legs, I'm going to ask you to bring your hands to your knees. And from here, start rolling the shoulders now back in circles. And it's very important that we link the breath here so we can make big circles as we breathe in and breathe out, to release the tension that we put in the shoulders. So you can try to inhale, bringing the shoulders back, and start exhaling when they start going down. One more full circle. And we go to the opposite direction, make the circles towards the front. And again, try to link the breath with the movement. One more time. And slowly release. Very nice. We're going to inhale, bring the arms up as high as you can. And as you exhale, you're going to twist towards the right side, resting the right hand behind the back and the left hand on top of the opposite knee. In this case, it's my right knee. And as you elongate the spine, you continue the twist, the spinal twist, looking over your back shoulder. Try not to put tension on your shoulders. Allow them to draw down and just relax. Come back to center. Inhale, bring both arms up. Exhale, we go to the other side. Twist. Rest the left hand behind the back, right hand on top of the opposite knee. Elongate the spine. Continue the spinal twist. And come back to center. Bring your hand on your knees, or you can grab your shins. And we're going to do a little bit of cat and cow just to prepare for the pranayama. So we're going to inhale, arch the back, opening up the chest. Bring your shoulders back, look up and back. And then when you exhale, we do the opposite movement. So we round the back, sending the hips towards the front. Chin to the chest and look at your belly button. Inhale, arch the back. Exhale, round the back. Follow your own breath. Inhale, arch the back. Exhale, round your back. One more time. Inhale, arch the back. Exhale, round the back. And slowly release, coming back to neutral position, sitting pose. We are going to start our pranayama, and then we continue with the body movements. So I suggest you to grab a tissue, blow your nose before we start, and then within the practice, if you need to clean your nose, always feel free to stop and clean your nose. Ready? So the first pranayama is called Bhastrika. So we already aware of the breath, so we're going to connect back to it, but this time we're going to actually control it, consciously control the breath. So the Bhastrika is the contraction and expansion of the belly, and it's a sharp movement, but we do it slow. So the opposite of Kapalabhati, if you heard about that, and you remember we did in previous classes, that the movement is faster. So what we do is we're going to do a full inhale and a full exhale, same length on both, but we're going to make sure that it's sharp. What does that mean? That we can actually feel the abdomen expanding and contracting, which is actually the diaphragm that is doing that. Expanding and contracting as we breathe in and breathe out. Remember, when we breathe in, inflate the belly like a balloon, it goes out. When we breathe out, it goes in towards the spine. Ready? I suggest you, if you want to place your right hand on the belly, just make sure that when you do that, this is just to feel the movement, and it helps. But it doesn't mean that you're going to push your belly with your hand. Your hand is just resting on top of the belly. So we're going to do Bhastrika 50 times, 50. If you need to stop because you start feeling lightheaded, which it could be normal, feel free to stop, go back to your natural breath, and then either start again or just rest until we finish the 50. Okay? So right hand on the belly, resting. I like to do that. Feel free to do the same. And we begin. Take a deep breath in, and then breathe out. And we begin. And after you let all the air out, bring your hands to your knees and breathe in and out through the nose. Go back to the natural breath. And pay attention to the reaction of your body. You may feel a little bit lightheaded. You may feel heat. You may feel tickling in your face. Once more, welcome every sensation. And slowly open your eyes. And now I'm going to give you the option to go back to the Bhastrika, meaning that you keep the same length for inhalation and exhalation and you go slower. Or we can move on into Kapalabhati, which the actual breath is going to be rapid and sharp. And we don't actually keep the same length in the inhalation and the exhalation. But what we do is we take a deep inhalation and then we just do fast and rapid exhalations that are very short. That doesn't mean you don't inhale, but you won't actually pay attention to that. So the inhalation will happen in between those rapid exhalations. and you may lose track, so you can always start or lose air. So if that happens, just take your time and again take a deep breath in and start exhaling, sharp and rapid. And feel free to go back to the Vastrika. Ready? So again, you can place your right hand on your belly, and once more we're going to try to do it 50 times. Maybe stop every 10 to take a deep breath in and continue 50 times, 50. Ready? Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. And if you finish, once more, bring your hands to your knees. Relax the muscles of your face and take a moment. Clean your nose if you want to. Come back to the natural breath. And very slowly open your eyes. Very good. Now we're moving into, this will be in the middle of Bhastrika and Kapalabhati. And we're going to alternate nostrils. So we're going to make sure that we cleanse the right side and the left side so the energy can flow throughout both sides of the brain. So the difference is we're just going to open and close the nostril. And then in Kapalabhati, we go faster. So we're going to kind of go towards the Kapalabhati side, going faster in the open and closing of one nostril where we only exhale through the other. So I'm going to show you first a few times, and then we do it together. So basically the right thumb on your right nostril, and then we're going to just exhale through the left. And then we do the same with the right using the pinky or the ring finger. So you can see how I open and close the nostril. Now, the abdomen, the diaphragm is still doing the same movement, expanding and contracting. That is key. But your hand won't be there unless you want to place the opposite hand. So we're going to start, and we're going to do 25 times on each side. So we do a total of 50. Ready? Right thumb on top of the right nostril. Close your eyes and start. Let's do the other side. And clean your nose if you need to. Bring your hands to your knees. Keep your posture. Keep your eyes closed and just breathe in and out through the nose. Open your eyes. And we're going to do the last pranayama exercise, the Nadi Sodhana. Using the pinky and the thumb, we're going to close one nostril, the right. Inhale through the left. Close, exhale through the right. And then we're going to try to do 10 cycles, meaning inhale and exhale. Inhale from one nostril, exhale from the other nostril. That will be half of one, because then we have to inhale from the right and exhale through the left. So those 2 cycles will make one, if it makes sense. But I'll guide you through it. Now, What we're going to try to do is adding some counting towards it, so you can feel free to just follow your breath, the inhalation and exhalation, but we're going to try to make it a little bit more deep and intense by inhale counting 8, hold it for 16, 1, 6, and exhale counting 8. If you need to make it shorter, you can do 4, hold for 8 seconds and exhale through with 4 counts. Or if not, just simply inhale and exhale at your own pace. Ready? Close your eyes and we begin. Close the right nostril, inhale through the left. And taking your time, start opening your eyes. Very good. We finished the breathing pranayama, and let's do some movement with the body. Continue the asanas to prepare the body for Zazen. So we're going to sit comfortably again, cross your legs, bring the right hand on the side of your mat. Inhale, bring the left arm up. As you exhale, you lean to the right side, slicing the right hand towards the side of the mat. Go as far as your body allows you to go. Once you reach the point, breathe in and out through the nose. Let's hold it here for a few seconds. Try to bring the left shoulder towards the back of the room, opening up your chest. You can gaze to the front or you can look up to the ceiling. Come back to center. Left hand on the side. Inhale, bring the right arm up. Exhale, lean towards the left side. Hold it here. Once you reach your point, make sure your right shoulder goes back, opening up the chest. Sitting bones are on the ground. And come back to center. Let's do that a few times, linking the breath with the movement. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, lean to the right. Inhale, center, right arm up. Exhale to the left. In, out. In, out. In, out. One more time. Inhale and exhale. And release. Interlace your fingers behind the back, shoulder blades in, opening up your chest, look up. Bring your head to the front and your arms a little higher, feeling how your shoulders go back. So it feels like your shoulder blades want to get together and they're almost touching. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, let go. Interlace your fingers in front of you, your palms go out. Imagine there is a wall in front of you and you just want to push that wall away. Relaxing the shoulders. You don't lean forward, you just push with your arms. Now your shoulder blades are doing the opposite, being separated from each other. Come up, bring your arms all the way up, palms still facing towards the ceiling. You look up and inhale, stretching your arms and torso. Exhale, relax your arms down. Rest your hands on your knees. We're going to start making circles with the upper body, going all the way to the front and all the way to the back. And as we go to the front, we're going to arch the back a little bit. And when we are towards the back, we're going to round the back a little bit, stimulating our internal organs. Releasing the tension from the lower back, preparing the hips for our Zazen sitting meditation. Breathe in, breathe out. Come back and let's do the same circles to the opposite direction. All the way to the front and all the way to the back. One more round and come back to center. Very nice. Let's extend the right leg to the side. We're going to work a little bit on the hamstrings because we're going to be sitting for a while. So we're going to make sure the circulation happens. Right hand on top of the leg. Inhale, bring the left arm up. Exhale, lean to the side. Come back to center. Switch, bring the right leg in, extend the left. Allow the circulation to happen. Left hand on top of the leg, right arm up, inhale, exhale, lean to the left. Come back to center. Bring both legs together. Butterfly pose, bound angle pose, or Baddha Konasana, Sanskrit. Sole of the feet together, sitting bones on the ground, back straight. Chest open, grab your toes or your legs, moving them up and down. And release. We're going to close the legs very slowly, extending them towards the front. Going to make sure the sitting bones are on the ground. You're going to spread your legs, probably as wide as your mat, if your mat it's pointing to the front, not mine. Hands behind the back. And move your feet. Move them in circles. And shake your legs. Now bend the right knee, bring in the foot inside of the thigh and move your knee up and down. And switch. Come back to center, close your legs, start walking with your hands towards your hips, sitting bones on the ground, pressing the fingertips onto the floor, elongate the spine, inhale, flex your toes, exhale, point. Inhale, flex, exhale, point. One more time, inhale, flex, exhale, point. Come back to center. Make a fist, and with the Zazen gently, you're going to hit the side of your leg, trying to go all the way towards your feet and all the way up to your hips. This is to stimulate your lymphatic system, which is your immune system. We really need it. It is strong and active. And also circulation as well. Make sure that hitting yourself nice and gentle. And release with the palms. We're going to do the same with the lower back. Just nice hits, lower back. Then if you can go upper back and lower back again, as high as you can reach. And now cross your arms and hit your chest and your arms and up to the chest and arms. Lastly, with your fingertips, the face. Remember, I told you, relax the muscles of your face. We put a lot of tension in the face. Around your eyes, forehead, cheeks, chin, upper lips. And now, to stimulate our pineal gland and pituitary glands that are helping us with the intuition, we're going to use a ring finger and hit in between the eyebrows. And release. Very nice. Now we're going to use the pillow, the cushion, the blanket, whatever you brought and you have at home. I have my yoga cushion. Might be too high, but I'm going to give it a shot. Now, when it comes to sitting for a long periods of time, it's always good to have a cushion that will elevate your hips. So your knees are pointing down and you're not putting a lot of pressure in your lower back trying to hold yourself. This is a good position to meditate. But remember that you also have the option to use the cushion. But I'm going to just put it horizontal and then kneel and sit on top of a cushion. This is also an option. And if you have problems on your knees or sitting, it's not letting you concentrate and going to the meditation, you can always sit on a chair. Just make sure that your posture is correct, like your back is straight, open up the chest and relax the shoulders. Ready? So find whatever pose works for you. Again, even if you want to sit on a chair, I'll take that. Your legs, if they're crossed, easy pose. Half lotus or a full lotus will work as well if it feels comfortable, because remember, we're going to do it for 20 minutes. Ready? Now the idea is become aware of your body, become aware of your mind, like we did at the beginning of this session. But whatever happens, unless it's a real emergency, do not move. Allow everything to come in. Don't engage with anything. And stay connected to the breath. And if you find yourself wandering with your mind, come back to the breath. So one technique that I use is I count to 10 and then come back to 1 in my breath. But also at times I just stop counting and let it be. So you can kind of play and work with that. When the time is up, you're going to hear the bell, so you don't have to worry about looking at your clock. You can trust me that I'm going to have a nice 20 minutes. Ready? prepared for Zazen. Your hands rest on your knees or in the middle. If you know a mudra, feel free to do any mudra, otherwise just rest them. We bring the palms together in front of the heart. Remember the intention we said at the beginning of the class. Inhale deep. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Rub your hands, feeling the heat of your own energy. Place your hands on your eyes, bring them up to the head and down to your whole body, blessing and loving yourself. Palms together in front of the heart. We finish saying Namaste.